This is supposed to be Game of the Year type nonsense. Let's see how much nonsense we can have here. Daniel Mullins game. Okay, no. Default. No, no, no. We don't need the ads before starting the game.
Okay. Time to figure out what's on this thing.
Yo! I don't know what this is about. Ooh. Okay, what's that? Interesting. I can't start a new game. Maybe that's because this is the demo, but I can't start. I should be playing this with the lights off, I guess. Eyes. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Okay. Play the squirrel card. Don't. Cinnamon? No! Now play your stoat. Stoats cost a blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left if it is its attack power. 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you'll see it again. I had a similar idea for my own card game once. Three damage dealt 3 ways on the scale. Because you are learning, I will pass. Give the choice of a random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. I'll take the certainty. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, damaged from its poison bite, is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast, does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Another creature joins a caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a scroll in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Fletching. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after one turn on the book. Behold the rulebook! This so looks like VR type nonsense. Here we go. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloody terrain. The young wolf cub, it goes into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the stoat. Behold my totem! It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane, you see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough! Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Back on the board. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. You're 3 damage away from winning. Impressive! You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. The watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. The ornery porcupine. Sharp claws await those who dare attack it. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I'll tear you to shreds! This spot? You sure? Yeah. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. Huh? You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the two mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Choose one. Rock might get you out of a hard place. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items, you carried on. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. 'Twas the prospector! He's doing the prospector again? Easy boss, the mule's key. Okay. Dang nabbit, my mule! Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. Carries over to the guard behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. be fine. He'll be fine. Hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Gold, I've struck gold. Out of space, no room for that card. The battle had taken a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation began to set in. More gold for me. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before I expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here's some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Cost of 2 blood from the wolf. And now this time I'll use its power and health. The numbers. 0 power and 1 health from the cat. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Sigil of sharp quills from the river Schnapper. I never did ask you for your name. There's now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Sorry, but to do the voice, I kind of have to. It's weird. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The reverse full opossum costs 2 bones. You get a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. From the death of your creatures, you gained a bone. You do not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. Oh! I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. Let us continue. Me, Coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? The fierce rattler, a brittle creature, once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable roach, it returns to your hand after dying. You know, you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. Shoot! Total misplay. Yeah. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or we may finish this match the slow way. If you desire it, you may stand now. It'll allow me time to plan. I'm no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. Allows me time to plan your next encounter, but do keep your hands off my possessions. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Shoot. Didn't realize this is the card that I'd actually get to play, so the only way I could have made it better is make it a 1-1 instead of an 0-1. It's the apothesized goat, the truest offering. Sacrificing it grants 3 blood. Don't need the goat, though. Don't want that, because that card just sucks. Don't really want the goat, because that's not... I don't need 3 blood for anything. Yeah, sure, squirrel into goat into wolf would actually be a fair play. Fine. Not the bag. Let's see what that thing is. So sure. Let's do this. The choice is yours. I'll go. Marvelous. A store that I can keep playing over and over again. Sounds really useful. Of course, a goat that keeps coming back... Hold on. If the goat keeps coming back to my hand, then I can keep... Then each time I could just squirrel, goat, 2 or 3 drop. But if I get the stoat back... Again, I wish I could do something that... Honestly, the stink bug might be the best, just for the sake of it's only 2 bones, and it provides half the bones I need. So I'm going to have a lot of bones by the end game, and I can just keep stink bug for free. And every turn I can keep getting it out. Store it, I'll use you for something better. Empower me! I love the empower mechanic, by the way. You again. Indeed! A friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call her a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Fine. Oh, shoot! I'm supposed to have a package coming in today. Apparently it'll be here tomorrow. No big deal? What's going on? You have that. And we're hungry like the wolf. Okay. Back in the game. I do love the implication that they're constantly just saying the name of the squirrels, just saying like, squirrel, squirrel! Like it's a Pokemon. You have me here. I surrender. Extends the olive branch. Oh no, it's a trap. Whatever could I do to not walk into it? You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There's something uncanny about his appearance, but you're quickly distracted by his wares. Can you look at me pelts? Trapper dealt in teeth, the type collected from battle. They are gained by dealing damage greater than what is needed to win a match. Take a pelt. For your charge. See the quality? You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. You need more teeth for that one. Thanks for your business. Man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Do I want the ability to block the flyers? Sacking for 3 sounds really good, especially if I had that like on the cat. Oh gosh. It's me. I could have you block flyers, or I could have you sack for 3. I don't want to sacrifice you though. But blocking flyers doesn't seem so useful. I could throw out the rabbit pelt and make it block flyers. I could throw out the possum and make it block flyers, or have the opossum sack for 3. I say have the opossum block flyers. Use that just in case. Thins out your deck and makes your cards better. Win-win in a deck building game. Except this is a deck building game without a reshuffle. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Spiro. Can I sacrifice this? Doesn't matter if I could. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever, but he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Keep me alive. fine. I concede. It's really conceding a lot. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was a trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can treat you any of these. Take your time. Bees within. Once a card bearing this sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. Useful. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand, defined as 0 power, 1 health. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. No. Creatures adjacent to a card bearing the sigil gain a power. It's almost like, what kind of sigil do I want from somewhere? Well, this is... when this is attacked, you get a B. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. You come across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Oh. But will it really? Could pump the stoat if I believed this. But I don't believe this. Toss the beehive on the fire. Either it'll get bigger or it'll die. No way. Do what you must. They're saying this is a bad thing. Fire warmed the poor beehive, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached towards it, another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, he pulled the beehive away from the fire and left. Okay, so it is a good thing. Pardon me. Wow! I forgot I'd put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck and I'll deal you one every so often. Horrible creatures, those ants. Very well, I add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. My boss spells are high stakes tests. If you have aptitude with one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I'll let you keep the smoke. It says the clank, clank, clanking reverberate between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the prospect! Cheatings. This is what played an anti-screen in your hand. Numbers, the ants greed. Darkness, take me. Death again! There's gold in them guides. Gold, I've struck gold. Prospector boss again. Get him. Sure. Never. Stop that. Ouch. Masterful. Memory card is full. What is this strange feeling? Camera works.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm
You can calm down. I'm already gonna get it.